Here we are again, end of January 2025. Fruits, roots and leaves. Dr. Levy proves eternal life. He shows that eternal life exists, and therefore this is death. School. You're in school. So the best place for a soul to be is in the soul world, existing in a dimensionless area, where instead of the arrow of time, you have the area of time. Consciousness is an area, and that's where you exist. Physically you, spiritually, recognizably, individually yourself, exists in that soul world. It's a wonderful place to be. But there's levels within the soul world. And so when, for whatever reason you choose as a soul, you want to jump up a level, you've got to come via school, and you have to die and become matter that slows you down, and then you're on a linear time. So you've slowed. Think of the experience of your existence as a surfactant layer on the area of time, like a spider's web. So you've found the fiber. There's the light fiber, the light. We just coated that and we slowed it. So instead of it being an area, it's a straight line, a meter per second, C. Surfactants, you see, that's the experience of life. Now, you've got hold of that light, and now you're aware of the light. So you've dropped a dimension, can you see? All you're aware of is actually the light, because you are now the dark, you're the matter, you're slime mold. You've taken on the cellular nature of slime mold. But each nuclei has a cell around it. So we are infinite cells, with each cell has a nuclei. A slime mold is a single cell with an infinite number of nuclei. So our cellular matter can expand infinitely forever, fed by the nuclei that we receive from the slime mold. That comes with, so it's a message, information is given to us via the slime mold in nuclei that arise in us. Neutrinos are the nuclei that we should be receiving. They're the reflection of our resonance. Science. This is a message for you. 4 years we've been working on this. Now we have the answer. So the experience of your existence. That's where I was. Straight line. Now, learn the fucking lesson. Listen to the words of Christ. The end of this story is that the Jews convert. It's coming. The motion to the world. President Trump's speech to the Arab nations is the speech that I give to the world. I see the Satan's hand in the Old Testament, in the Quran and in the Torah. I see a world of slavery. No. That is not the world that love builds. So any instructions towards satanic behavior come from Satan. So it's the truth of the words corrupted by the hardening of Pharaoh's heart. Yeah. He hardens your heart when he gives you that truth and to blind you to it. No, it's the matter that matters, says Satan. So I give that speech that violence, any violence at all, corrupts us all. So if you are violent, you have violent thoughts, our blood thickens and we become corrupted. And the cerebrospinal fluid in our brains, there are stagnant areas of, which cause senility and all sorts of other problems. You can't access the areas of your brain if the pulsatile fluid is not pulsatile in that area of your brain. And that's the trouble. When you thicken your blood, you thicken yourself, you become more dense. The density of the population increases. You get thicker and thicker. All for the sake of people getting hard-ons. People, I say men, getting hard-ons. That's what it's all about. Henry VIII, battle of narcissism over empathy. Yeah, empathy, it should be empathy over narcissism. Plus over minus. Choose love at every moment and banish violent thoughts from your minds. And we can create a planet where we are in charge. Love is in charge. God is in charge. We have peace in our hearts forever, because this information is anchored in engineering. Dr. Victor Levy, 1906, 1950, proves eternal life exists. Let me show you. Let me show you. But first you have to accept this. The Earth's the centre of the universe. It's a simple model of spheres using shell theory and love waves that already exists. That's the truth. So I think that that might be true. Okay, so you're now about to prove to me that the Earth's the centre of the universe. Okay, crack on, my son. And I'll do it. And I'll do it. And it'll break your heart. But you'll know the future's begun. So it's worth the effort. Worth the effort. Fruits, roots and leaves. Follow the Rebel King.